Plastek's Hamlet Manufacturing Division is really the culmination of a lot of years of study, of evaluation and consideration, and I think ultimately patience.
We moved down to North Carolina for the trucking expense. To move from Erie down to here, 610 miles, was a very high cost for trucking or movement. From here to Rayford, it's 45 minutes, which in total saves both companies a lot of money.
Prior to the sale, Plastek had a good idea of the changes that needed to be made, and we were able to detail a pretty extensive list of improvements prior to the sale.
I remember speaking to Jim Burkholder, our supply management contact at Unilever, and the day we closed, I called him and gave him the news. And I says, Jim, you better be careful what you wish for, because sometimes you might get it. And there was the pause. And we all knew what that meant, because now everything that everybody's wanted is now coming true, and the only thing is now we have to execute. Because essentially what we had to do, and are nearly complete in doing, is move approximately 40 injection molding machines, 7 big pieces of assembly equipment, all the auxiliary equipment, 600 miles from Erie down to North Carolina, and all the while doing renovations to the factory, which took about 6 or 7 months.
Most everything we looked at was under-designed for what we wanted and what we felt we needed for a truly world-class facility. I'm very excited about the plant, from what we started with to what we've ended with. It's a tremendous accomplishment, and the contractors and their crews, as well as our Erie people who have helped that situation, has really truly made that, again, I keep saying world-class facility, but it is, and there's a lot of pride in walking through the facility, the way it looks and the capabilities that it has.
By the time I got down here, which I want to say was August of 2010, I went from having a building of almost 500 people reporting to me with nobody. I was in culture shock. My main job, because the engineers here, Ray, O'Donnell, Ed, and Lenny were working like 15-hour days, 7 days a week. My main job was to clean up their mess at the coffee pot and then make pot coffee every morning. And then lo and behold, come November, we start moving equipment down.
Down the roads of the hills and the windy roads was quite interesting. We had a lot of machines that we had to put a lot of work into when they got here.
For all that equipment, it encompassed about 200 jobs.
And I did get my first 2 employees, and what was special about them, these employees, one of them was a tool and die maker, the other one was a first-line supervisor. For personal reasons, needed to move down early. And these guys are very highly trained technical people, and they were doing things like cleaning toilets, taking out the trash. In fact, I felt so bad I helped clean the toilets.
It seemed like we weren't getting anywhere. We had like 4 or 5 presses. And then as it progressed, you'd turn around and they brought another press in. I didn't even see that. And now if you look at it today, it seems like we just turned around and we're basically almost full production now.
But we got them up and running. Right now we're probably 96% ready. We have 2 more molds to qualify and 2 more machines, and when we do that, we are done. It has taken since November till now.
So we had to do things to incentivize people to move, which we did. We were very fortunate. Out of about 200 jobs that are moving out of the Erie area and into North Carolina, about 65 of our people, a lot of management, a lot of senior technical help, supervision, and a fair amount of the direct labor all signed up to move.
They understood what a big change that was for all of us, you know, and I think they really understand what a change it has been for us to come down here from Erie.
Actually, it helped that we announced in January, in the middle of a snowstorm, that North Carolina was a new home. It is kind of ironic that as we moved down there, they had 1 or 2, possibly even 3 of the biggest snowstorms that they've had in North Carolina in a long time.
So there was about 8 of us with these blades that were about 8 inches wide. We couldn't find any salt in the county. I even called all the government officials we knew, and we were hand scraping the whole parking area where the trucks would go.
When they closed down, 200 employees lost their job. When we opened it up as Plastek, we have 218 employees. So it gave the community a lot of hope, a lot of spirit.
I was excited when they called me for the interview because I actually my friend had a job out here, so.
I appreciate Plastek a lot for opening up this plant, for taking this on and this economy. And I am thankful to have a job. I was unemployed for like 9 months.
Our technology is number 1.
They had an opportunity to change a lot of things, improve a lot of things, and I think they took that opportunity to do that here.
We have all state-of-the-art equipment. Our molds, we build our molds ourselves, interchangeable molds, stack molds, very high cavitation molds and fast.
You do learn a lot constantly. I mean, with all the innovations we have here, we're learning every day, so that keeps your mind stimulated. I think it's very interesting.
We're in the process of getting some Edgemans running, and Edgeman is an automatic guided vehicle.
With the Hamlet rollout, some of the major hurdles that we had to pass was the incorporation of new software technologies, the MII solution. This has provided us some means to integrate multiple diverse systems and to a seemingly tightly integrated solution for our employees on the shop floor, making their jobs easier and faster.
I just placed a call using the HMI screens to pick up an empty box at the warehouse and place it in position 2 for this machine. This screen, they're gonna be able to print labels as they need it. They should be able to call for empty boxes and pickups when they are full. And also in the future, which is second phase, right after the open house, we're planning on having all the production confirmations done automatically by reading the data straight from the press through the PLC. And then we also gonna be able to look at pictures of the product, cavitation levels, cycle time, and air tramming. You're gonna be air tramming components so we can switch back and forth. So it's gonna be amazing. So it's gonna save a lot of time for the operators, supervisors, and everybody.
You know, you've got a very intricate, high-speed, highly complex set of molds running through a large number of assembly machines at very high speed, putting together billions of combinations, and here we are 30 miles from their factory.
As opposed to shipping them huge lots of material, we're literally loading trailers in the order. They're going to pull them off and run them on their line. So their inventory is going to significantly go down. So, you know, our customer Unilever here in Rayford, with their inventory going down, their KPIs improve, which means they look better and that we look better.
And the way to be successful is surround yourself with good people. That's an old saying. I didn't invent it, but it sure does work, and it worked for me.
The team we have built is great. We get along well. Teamwork is very good between all departments, tool room, quality, molding, assembly.
I like the people. I like management, because a lot of jobs that I've worked in the past, you never really see the manager, the plant manager. You never see them. You hardly ever see the department manager. You know, you mainly just see your supervisor. But here, you see the plant manager, and he's sociable, and he comes down and he talks to you, you know.
Besides having a lot of my family in there, we have a lot of people there that are like family to us, and we work together. There's a lot of people that have been with us together for over 40, 45 years.
I've been at Plastek 20 years, as I said. I love the company. The family is very generous. I love all the boys. I love what they do for us.
I enjoy working for a family that's highly technically oriented. So when I go and talk to them about a problem or an opportunity, I don't have to explain to them. They finish the sentence before I can get it out.
It's exciting because I grew with the plant. I've been here since '87 when we started in one plant, and there was only 400 people. And then we diversified and added different product lines.
It's hard to believe that, you know, when you look back to, you know, what was started by my dad and his partners back in the 50s, over the years would grow so much and become what it is. Our customers' needs change, our customers change, their products change, and what worked today doesn't always work tomorrow. And one of the things that Plastek does as a customer-focused company is we react to the customer needs.
The thing we had was a sense of urgency for the plant startup. The same sense of urgency now will be applied for the continuous improvement effort that both our ownership demands and our customer demands.
We're good at that. That's what Plastek's good at. We're street fighters.
So when you look at the scope of the project, it's amazing how big it is, and to be able to look back someday and say that we did that, I think is going to be impressive.
And we're going to make this plant good. We're going to make it a great plant.
I just want to thank everybody for all their hard work and dedication over these last 12 to 14 months. It's been a heck of an effort. The work, the planning, everything that's gone into it has just been sensational. I'm very proud to be associated with every single one of you.